Hey everybody, it's BJ.
Hey, what's up? It's Aleatha.
And Danny's got us testing out a new set. I don't know what's going on. But,
Well, it ain't for us.
But it's no, I don't think this is permanent. But at least not for us. But it's at least something he's playing around. We've got we've got a pretty small studio, relatively speaking. We've got 3 walls that we can record off of. We've got a green screen in here and TV that we can put different logos on. So it was just him just trying out something new, which I'm always a fan of. So
yeah, plus also we didn't tell him we were going to do this until like an hour ago. And he was already in here trying to set stuff up, and I know it gave him a headache. I could tell.
Right.
Like by how he was listening to what I was. He made it work though.
Of course.
He's Danny the Magic Man, baby.
They don't call him the Magic Man for nothing. So what's going on in your world?
Let's see. Well, I'm getting ready to leave.
Oh.
I'm going to leave you for, 6 days? You can be in here by yourself for 6 days.
Cut. All right.
I think it's kind of funny because you're being so dramatic about it.
Well, you're the same way when I leave.
You leave all the time, though. I almost never.
How are we making this about me? You're the one that's leaving.
I might be gone a day or something like that, but not a lot of days.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm going to New York, and I don't have no business going to New York. My country tale don't have no business going to New York.
Didn't Taylor Swift write a song about New York?
Yeah, she did. But, I mean, I just,
But she don't seem like a city girl. She seems like a girl.
Don't talk about her like you know her.
No, she seems like a small town America girl who happened to make it really big.
Because that's who she is.
Well, she's got a place up there, doesn't she? What's it on Camellia Street?
No, that's Cornelia Street. That's where she used to be, but now she's at Tribeca.
Okay.
No, anyway, I'm going to New York. I don't got no business going, but I'm going.
Have you ever been to New York?
Nope.
I've been, I think 3 times. I love it. It's if I had to go somewhere today and I had a big city to go to, I would choose Vegas over New York today. But I would go back to New York. I liked it. I've seen 3 or 4 plays. I've been to a Yankees game, which is cool. I've eaten at some really great restaurants. I stayed in between the World Towers when I was a teenager. Mm-hmm. There was a Marriott hotel there, and it's an incredible city. I think you and I talked about this. One of the songs that best sums up how I think about the city is the Jay-Z song, Empire State of Mind.
It wasn't Jay-Z's song.
Oh, well,
it was Alicia Keys' song. You need to get that right.
I associate Jay-Z with it, but whatever. Anyway, I think the idea of a concrete jungle, I think if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. I believe that is true. I'm glad I don't live there, but I think it is an incredible city, and
I think it has. I think my age is the thing that, because you're talking about if you can make it. The only place I'm trying to make it right now is to the house. I think if I went to New York 20 years ago, I would have burned it down. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Or not 20 years ago, really 30 years ago. I would have absolutely just painted the town red, as they said.
As who said? I thought there was a no.
You're.
Well, I thought
paint the town red is just a saying.
No, but there was also a song on it recently, in the last 2 or 3 years.
About painting the town red?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm gonna look it up. But keep going. But you're saying you would have owned the town then?
Oh, for sure. But now I'm old, and so the only thing I'm thinking about now.
Yeah, Doja Cat
is only thing I'm thinking about now is that there's gonna be a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I've just got to where I can't. You know that even around here, you be wanting me to go to lunch sometimes, and I'm like, even here, the crowd of the lunch, and I don't want to be in it. I don't care to be in it.
Well, honey, you are about to be right smack in the middle of the most people you've ever seen in your life.
I know, and don't you know, if I was going to go on a 6-day vacation in the summertime, I would not be going north. I would be going south.
You would be on an island
Correct,
somewhere.
honey. Take me to the Caribbean.
Somebody's going to bring you margaritas.
Yeah, and that's the only person I need to interact with all day.
I've been at one of those resorts, and they gave us a butler phone. So if we ever needed anything, we just picked up the phone, called a butler.
Yes,
they were there.
This life so anyway. In case y'all hadn't figured it out, the reason that I'm going to New York is because why?
Your daughter.
My daughter wants to go.
Because whatever she wants from you, guess what?
She probably gonna get it. But she's so excited. So that's been fun. Like I told you, it's been really fun because, growing up, we took a lot of trips and stuff with her. And, I was the one that always planned all of that and organized everything and planned the days out and what we were going to do and where we were going to go and when we were going to do it. And the cool thing about this is I have done none of that. Hannah has her little organized sheet with all of the attractions.
She's running it through a spreadsheet.
And she's got the subway system organized down. She's mapping out where we're going to spend this day so that everything along the path makes sense. So we're not backtracking, and she is, honey, about it.
But
and
you actually, because we're always trying to find cool and new uses for AI, but you actually had an experience with AI recently that you thought was pretty neat yourself, and it was about your trip.
Yeah, and then I asked Chat something about it was because I was asking it how far it was from where we were staying in Manhattan to Cornelia Street, because I intend to go there. If you know, but then if you don't, whatever. I don't care. And it came back and told me not only how far it was, but it told me what subway train to get on, what subway train to get off of, how much it would cost to do that, how long the Uber ride would be, how much it would cost to do that, how long it would take to walk it, blah, 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 blah. And I thought, this is really great. But, Of course, when you get older, you realize, and I remember this, especially with my grandma and stuff, my grandma saying, you're so much smarter than me with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about computers.
Right.
And now it's it's starting to be that way with me. So here I was, super excited to go tell Hannah, guess what I figured out about Chat? And Hannah was like, yeah, we don't need that. I've already done this. And I'm like, okay, well.
Well, I tell you, when I was there last, it was a year ago. I wanted to take the subway to the Yankees game just for the experience. I Ubered back, but we took the subway a couple of times.
No, hold on. Why did you Uber back? Were you scared?
It was because not scared. No, actually, I wanted to ride the subway because of the experience of a bunch of Yankees fans being on the subway going to Yankee Stadium. I just thought, and it was, except for as we got closer, we had more stops, and the more stops we had, the more it got packed in there like sardines, and somebody dropped a beer can on the floor, and the beer was running up and down the train as people were getting on and off, or the train was stopping and going. And it was just really hot, and it was there was no ventilation. And I was like, I don't mind spending the $40-$50 to drive 10 miles back to where we came from. And but anyway, I like the experience. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
I would do it again. But what I did find, Jessica and I both, we found out that navigating, if you're not from there, navigating the subway system was a little difficult, partly because there are so many options, and you could be on one corner of an intersection, and there's 2 or 3 different ways to get into the subway, and depending on which side of the street you're on, you're going to be going north, south, east, or west,
right?
And you won't. It's it was a little difficult, but I would absolutely use Chat or some type of AI to help me figure that out now.
Yeah, I think I think she's got it figured out, and she's semi-educated me on it. Some of it I understood, some of it I didn't. And honestly, I don't care. My point was, all I'm going to do is I'm going to get up, and I'm just going to say, okay, what time we're leaving? Where are we going? And I'm kind of looking forward to that.
You got to find a good bagel shop and at least eat
Honey, please,
one
it's
good
on the
bagel.
list.
Good.
She's already narrowed it down to which. Okay, do you understand? I'm talking about this child has looked at the highest ranked places to get or experience.
She's a foodie.
Fill in the blank.
She's a foodie.
And then has taken the top 3 and then has
Good.
studied the top 3 and determined which one she thinks we should go to.
And that will depend on where you're also located too. So I'm happy for y'all. It's going to be a good trip. I'm going to go my last vacation. It was supposed to be vacation. Jessica and I got out of town for a few days, but we had too much happening back here at the office. Not necessarily here that y'all couldn't handle, because y'all can, but some of the politically sensitive things that happen in our community, I have a hand in trying to be objective about which way to approach it. There was a lot of things happening with that week, as well as some other matters that slips my mind right now, but I probably wouldn't disclose anyway. But there was just a lot. It was so much that even though Jessica and I were away, in Black
Yeah.
Mountain. I couldn't mentally escape because we're really good about unplugging when we're out of town like that. But with this, I actually couldn't unplug, and that made it difficult. So hopefully here soon we'll escape for 2 or 3 days.
A few weekends that have been that way for one reason or another. So, oh yeah, I can tell you this, that after the couple of months we've had with work and different stuff that's been going on, honey, I cannot wait to get out of Lenore County. I'm ready to go.
Right.
Take me out of the state.
Right.
I'm excited about that for
Even
sure.
if you're going north and not south.
Yeah, because it's unnatural. It's unnatural for me to do that.
Right.
I don't believe I've got no business anywhere above the Mason-Dixon line. I just really don't, you know.
Yeah.
I told you what Hank Williams Jr. said.
What did he say? Come on, educate the people.
He said, if heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I just soon stay home. If they don't have a Grand Ole Opry like they do in Tennessee, you can send me to hell or New York City. It'll be about the same to me. And that's about how I feel. So we're going to see. I'm older. And I know we're going to have to do a lot of walking. And, you know, I've got this issue that flares up once in a while with my left knee. So I'm a little concerned about it. Girl, I'm going to be right up there. I'm going to have to take to the bed. That's my fear. That my knee's going to bother me so much, I'm going to have to take to the pure bed.
When you and I were in Nashville, we did, of course, we went out that afternoon, evening, into the night. The next morning, we were going to do a couple of things. You're like, no, I'm good. You needed the morning time to kind of recuperate that you could then go back out that afternoon.
Right.
Evening.
I took some ibuprofen and propped my knee up and rested for a few hours, and that helped. But now we climbed a god-awful amount of stairs, and sometimes that stair climbing can be really hard on it.
Well, let me
but
ask you
knock
this.
on wood, I've not had a bad issue with it for a few months now, so I'm hoping I'll be fine.
Are you the kind of person that when you go on vacation to a destination, whether that's in the mountains or to the coast or to a big city, are you one of those people that you got to see and do all the things there, or are you the kind of person that I'll do a little bit if I feel like it, and the rest of the time you catch me drinking some coffee or having a glass of wine and chilling? What are you?
That's a great question. Here's my answer. It's going to be twofold, and it might take me a long time because I'll be rambling. I think it depends, because there's a difference between a vacation and a trip. If I go on a trip like we're about to do, this is a trip to me. Even though I'm on vacation, it's a trip to me. And our intention is to do fill in the blanks, right? Hannah's got all this stuff we're going to do. So, honey, I can tell you we pounding pavement. Like, we'll be up every morning. We're going to try to do everything that she wants to do that's on those lists or whatever. If I'm in trip mode, then that's how I'm going to be. And within my family, and not just my own family, but my extended family, my aunt, my Uncle Mike. Shout out to my Uncle Mike, because can't nobody pound pavement like Uncle Mike. If we went on trips when we were little.
Uncle Mike, shout out.
Yeah, if we went on trips when we were little, honey, 8 o'clock in the morning, we already been gone. Okay? And I'm talking about we didn't have to go nowhere but to the Busch Gardens. But if we did, we pounded pavement, baby, all the way till the moment that park closed, because we have to get all our money's worth out of whatever it is we paid to go do. So I've been well trained in pounding pavement, as has Hannah, because like I said, we traveled a lot and went a lot of different places all through her life since she was a little girl. So she travels well. And she likes to travel, and she understands the concept of trying to do all the things. Now, that's a trip. If I go on a vacation, I'm not doing shit. I don't care what's outside over there. I got to do what? I got to leave the water? No, I'm not doing it. So it just depends on if it's a vacation or a trip.
No, that's a good distinction, because what was supposed to be a vacation for Jessica and I really turned out not to be. I'm hoping to get one more chance before the school gets back in. But I still remember before we had kids, just amazing how much different your life is with kids and without kids. But Jessica and I were together for 5 years, then we were married for 5, and then we had kids. So we were together for 10 years. Not long after we'd been married, I was in a fairly stable job. We took a vacation to Walt Disney World. Now, when you're in your early 20s, recently married within a year or two, and you're at Disney World with no kids, man, it was. Now, we had fun when we took the kids, and we got some of the most precious pictures and videos
I
of the
still
girls.
love to look at them.
But Jessica and I, we went to 5 different theme parks in like 3 days. We were able to map out all the rides we wanted to go on, and we rode them as much as we want because just 2 of us, and we went straight to the ride we wanted to do, the show we wanted to see, and we were boom, 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 and we were able, and we had so much fun. And never felt like work or pounding pavement because we knew exactly what we wanted to do, and we didn't have to worry about, where's the stroller going to be parked? Do we have to go rent a locker? Who's going to wait off the rides?
Well, that's what I'm saying about why I'm so looking forward to this trip because Hannah's doing all of that.
Yeah.
And I don't have to think about none of
Right.
that.
You got your own personal trip planner. Speaking of school, it's about to kick back in. I'm excited about, somebody said last night, we were at dinner at Pizza Villa, and a lady said to my family, she was like, well, I know y'all aren't ready for school to get back. I said, I took my foot and I like shoved it into the air, and I was like, I'm ready for them to get out of the house and go back to school. Going back to school is always a fun time, but here we go on TikTok with the all the sorority TikToks and all the teacher classroom back to here's how bad my room was, here's how good it looks now, but. I'm excited about football. I'm excited about freshly cut grass in August and the Friday night lights. I'm excited about all those things that the fall season brings us.
I love summer.
You haven't loved it too much this year.
Oh, I have. I absolutely have.
You've done nothing different.
What do you mean I've done nothing different?
You normally like go to the beach or
I did go to the beach.
Once.
So?
That ain't like you. You haven't taken advantage of it.
I've been in the house enjoying my rent
Exactly.
to the fullest capacity, honey.
Yeah, but
honey, you are so wrong because you always talk about how my mood is so much different and so much worse when it's cold outside, and it is. I have enjoyed it being warmer.
Well,
I have enjoyed to get up and throw on a little dress and a sandal and walk on out the door, honey, instead of having to pile on a t-shirt and a hoodie and a pair of jeans and a pair of socks, and then you got to have no, and then I go to get in the car covered in ice, got to sit in no. I'm not ready for none of that. I'm not ready for none of that. And it won't me. It won't me that was talking about, I'm going to meet y'all for drinks, but I can't sit on the outside. It weren't me. Honey, I sit outside, go and sit outside.
Well, when it's 98 degrees, I am not sitting outside to have a glass of wine or beer.
In the shade with fans all day.
No, not at 98. At 90, maybe. But I'm going to tell you, some of my best times of late have been when I wake up in the morning and it's like 68 to 74 degrees. And I get a cup of coffee and just go sit on the back porch, let the dogs run around. Man, I hear lawnmowers, and that's about it. I love that. I love this time of year for those kind of reasons.
It's false. Remember we talked about those.
False fall.
It's false fall for sure.
Because the hell kind of heat is still going to rear its ugly head here soon.
Yeah, and in that first day of school, we're gonna have to see all them pictures.
Oh yeah. Yeah, got to get back to the school pictures. First day of school. Now, listen, you pick on Jessica and other mothers about it, but Jessica says, I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway.
As she should. It don't matter what I say. People should do what they want to. But I'm just telling you that if you're getting on my nerves with it, I'm going to just tell you that you're getting on my nerves with it. Because I don't need to know.
Right.
I told you, the rules should be first day of kindergarten, last day of 8th grade, first day of high school, last day of high school, and even if you're lucky enough to get your kid to send you a first day of college, because mine absolutely didn't do that. Mm-hmm. And then you graduate college. We don't need the in-between. Well, we see you 4 times a week to Pizza Villa anyway. We don't need to see that. Anyway, I can't.
We said goodbye to our interns last week.
R.I.P.
Yep, that's the first R.I.P. we've had. We had an exceptional group this year. Love those girls. Very proud of them. We still probably got 1 or 2 videos left to publish that they were part of. Just because you don't want to publish everything in one day, but what a wonderful group, and it was a great mixed bag of age, backgrounds, goals in life, and it was really. Shayla has graduated college already. She's just trying to figure out her way and what exactly she wants to do. She found out through this internship that she probably doesn't want to do media. That was interesting.
Oh, there ain't no doubt about that.
But the truth is, she's incredible in front of a camera.
She's hilarious, is
Right.
what she is.
And Rebecca, who I think is a rising junior at UNCW, was a phenomenal lady. Incredible theatrics to her. We had a lot of fun with her. Lily is going to be a freshman at NC State. So we had, what's that, about 6 years, 4 to 6 years difference between the girls. And it was a lot of fun. I loved it.
Yeah, I always look forward to it every year. Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, I got to add them to our alumni wall on our Magmount Media website now. So, anyway, anything else happening?
I want to know if you put that baby Jesus up there on top of that sign because of me out there in the office.
No, that baby Jesus has been there for 3, 4, 5 months.
He's been watching me the whole time.
Well, he needs to be watching all of us because we all need to be forgiven. Lord, I ask him every day, and sometimes I wonder if that's enough.
Depends on who you ask.
Oh, well, let's don't get in that.
Depends on who you ask, my friend.
Let's don't get into that.
We don't need to go down that rabbit hole, do we?
No. Here's one thing about Aleatha that I will tell y'all that you probably don't know, is that she actually has a degree in theology. And so she's very grounded in her educational self in terms of what it means in the Bible, how it came to be. And so we actually have some really great conversations.
Yeah, and what
about
it
that.
don't say that a lot of people say it says.
Yeah.
That part too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. We'll see if my fear comes true, if I'm going to have to take to the bed in New York over my knee. I don't know. I am trying to be positive in the sense of it's somewhere I've never been. It's an experience that I will have never had because it'll be of course, the biggest city I've ever been to. So I'm looking forward to doing something I've never done before. I am worried about how I'm going to handle all of the commotion.
Oh, there's going to be
mentally.
a lot. Are y'all going to do any Ubers? Just curious.
I mean, we may at some point,
Yeah.
but I don't know. You'd have to ask Hannah.
You can't go into. It's like I saw a video on TikTok yesterday or this morning. It was a shot of Las Vegas, and like they were like crossing the street, and you could see some of the hotels in the background, and it says that may look like a 10-minute walk, but it's really a 52-minute walk.
Right, exactly.
And that is true about Vegas. It looks like it's really close. And by the time you start going, it is a long ways away. Mm-hmm. And New York is one of those places that you're either going to have to take a taxi, an Uber, or the metro if you want to get from any point that's probably more than two miles away from where you are. Like, you're just going to have to.
Yeah.
It actually makes more sense to do that. So, you know, one of the things I absolutely hate when you leave because it's just there's no music playing in the office, for one.
Well, you can play music.
I can, but you're the DJ, and anyway, so that doesn't happen. And it's just not as much fun when you're not here because you bring life.
Obviously.
Right, you bring life. But the thing I enjoy when you're gone is watching your Snap story.
Because you know I'm a loader up.
You do. It is constant. I was working on my laptop the other day at the house. I think it was Sunday. And my phone was right beside me, but I was working on the laptop right steady, and Jessica was in another room, and I heard my phone dzz, 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 and I was like, what in the world? And then there was a pause, and it was like dzz, dzz, and then I hear Jessica in another room bust out laughing, and I'm like, this has to be Aleatha, because that means Jessica's getting it and I'm getting it. And here you were picking on your ex-husband, who's a great friend of yours still.
He is a great friend, but he is a mess and a hilarious, and he's just so easy to pick on.
Right.
And Hannah she's just as bad as I am, to be honest with you. But we do pick on him all the time, and it is always so funny. But yeah, I don't, my Snapchat community is very small because, honey, if I post on the Snapchat, it's not, probably what's on my Snapchat is not something I would post on my Facebook, for example.
That is very true about you.
Yeah, and so they ain't no telling what I'm going to say.
But it also doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong.
I might be now. I appreciate you trying to cover it up, Shug, but I'm going to tell you, you just don't never know what. Now, I will tell you this. I got some good friends. I have worlds of friends that never even collide together. I've got some good friends. And I have 100% have my friends who maybe when I, probably had a couple glasses more than I probably should have of wine or something, that have absolutely sent me messages and said, "You need to delete that shit right now."
Right.
And did. Because that's what a real friend would do. If they see and they know, then they're gonna be like, "Take that down. Tomorrow you're gonna wake up. You're not gonna want that up there." But like, there are a lot of people on my Snapchat that know. Now I ain't posting nothing about it in a while, because here right back in the early spring, I think it was, we had a round of some real strong storms that came through, and I hadn't seen hide nor hair of them for a while. But whoever it is back. But there is a Bigfoot that lives in the woods behind my farm.
There is not. Oh my! I was over here going, what is she about to say?
Yep, it is. I've videoed it. I've talked about it.
I've seen videos of you. You like show yourself, and you're like, I don't know, and the next thing you know, the bushes rattle or something, and you turn the camera.
I'm telling you, look, I know what a deer sounds like. Mm-hmm. I know what a raccoon sounds like. I know what a squirrel sounds like. I know what the size of a fox would sound like, or whatever. Honey, I'm trying to tell you, this is a 6'5", 200-pound upright walking creature that has been. I honestly believe that it is. I think there's an actual real life person that's living in the woods behind my house. I'm just telling you straight up. And look, I sit right out there on my patio and I talk to them.
Oh, really?
Oh, when I hear them moving like I know that an upright walking individual would be, I tell them, I say, I know you're in there.
Right.
Like I hear you. Mm-hmm. And I know that one day something's going to happen, and you ain't going to want me to see you, and you're not going to want to see me, but we're going to see each other, and that's when everything's going to change.
Right.
Because so far I hadn't actually seen them, but I have heard them.
You ain't right.
And there is somebody back there, and I do be posting about it to my Snapchat.
Video or didn't happen. So
You've seen it. I've sent you videos.
I haven't seen.
And look, and let me tell you this.
Nobody.
No, but listen, let me tell you, there was a great mystery that took place, and I think it had to do with this Sasquatch being this upright walking individual, that whatever that is, that lives out there in the woods. I had a little old school, like an igloo cooler, the kind where you would push the little things in on the side and slide it open. It was one I would use to take to the pool or the beach, and like put some beers in or whatever. And I had gone somewhere and had left it on my back patio. And it sat there for a long time. Well, then I got ready to go somewhere, and I wanted to pack that cooler, and I went outside to get it, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I thought, did I take that cooler and put it out here in this outdoor building? Did I put it somewhere else? Did I leave it in my car? Like, I went everywhere looking for this cooler. I could not find this cooler. And I ended up having to stop and get something else because I couldn't find that cooler. Now, about 2 weeks went by. I went outside in the evening hour to sit on my patio and have a glass of wine. And what do I see?
What?
The cooler. Back in the spot.
It was one of your nosy neighbors.
Where it was. No, because what you don't know is that I said out loud to the woods, if you took my cooler, you need to bring it back. If you got my cooler, you need to bring it back. Guess what? It came back.
Aleatha's showing a little bit her crazy. You better not disclose too much of what you're thinking sometimes.
Honey, it is too late for that.
It was one of your neighbors, one of them older ladies that lived nearby you.
She can't even go from the door to the car without the O2 tank. I assure you, it was her. She don't have not near bit of need of a cooler. It was not her. And there ain't nobody that lives on the other side of me.
No. But you got other neighbors. It was a neighbor. Somebody messing with you. Probably the same person that stole them cats that time.
Did you do that? What do you mean somebody messing with me?
I mean, obviously somebody did.
Now, I deserve to be pranked because I be messing with people all the time.
Yes, you do.
It'll be hard to get me, but I deserve it. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it.
Why would it be hard to get you?
Try it.
Well, I have gotten you.
How?
I did it just a week ago with air horn.
That's not a prank.
Well, I got you. I snuck up on you from behind you.
You tried to interrupt what I was doing, but didn't.
No, you kept on. I got you, and then you kept on. All right.
I got you with an air horn. It ruined your life for 24 hours. Insert video here.
Never again.
Throw it away! Throw it away!
Where are you going?
I'm going to the trash.
All the way outside?
All the way outside. No more air horns.
Oh, no, don't. No.
He took the trash all the way to the end of the street. He was so mad. And then threw it in there like this. Oh, it's so funny.
Because that was the second time, and I was done with it. There wasn't going to be a third.
It was fun, though.
Because once is an accident, twice is a coincidence, 3 times on purpose. I was not going to let that happen.
All right, let's go. I'm bored. I'm just joking.
You've talked for 80% of this,
Well-
and now you're the one bored. You're tired of hearing yourself talk. All right, thank everybody for watching. I'm BJ.
Sorry, I got a weird message and it distracted me. I am tired of myself talking. That is true. Okay. Oh, bye, y'all.